Welcome to the first episode of the Pennsylvania podcast. Jack, say something. We can't have dead air 2 seconds in.
I thought you were just being the introductory person, gonna
Well,
introduce me and all that shit.
well,
You started.
well, we're
I'm just
both
following the lead. I'm
we're
just a horse on a leather lead dog following my Steve till the end of the world.
we're both hosts. It's not like I'm introducing you as a
Well, I'm the
guest.
co-host. I'm the
No.
co-host.
We're both
Is
hosts.
that correct? Okay. Wow. This is very equaling. I didn't
Well,
know it
the
was.
well co-hosts. Well, like co-host and we're just co-host and co-host.
Dan Dog, the co-host of what's her name again? What's her name?
We're the Pennsylvania podcast. Remember?
Yeah, the Pennsylvania podcast. All right, so I'm building a beautiful tower in Minecraft right
You
now.
you are survival or um
Creative.
creative.
It's made out of gray wool, white wool, and orange wool. Perfect
Is
colors.
is it gonna be like one of those ones that you fall down and it's like a cool spiral thing?
A cool spiral thing. What do you? What,
You never seen those
I have.
videos where it's like they fall down the Minecraft blocks and it's a big tower of a bunch of different colors and shit. And it looks cool.
I have seen that, in fact, but now this is going to be the home for my hardcore survival world.
You're
It's
building the
just a
home for your hardcore world in creative.
Yeah, because I don't know what I want it to look like. I don't want to waste all those
Okay.
resources.
I thought you were making it and then you were gonna like switch over, but you're just like modeling it and then you're gonna build it in hardcore.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, all
yeah.
right.
I'm not a dirty man who
Cause that'd
does
be
shit
some
like
pussy
that.
shit, really. Like, come on, Jack.
That really would be some pussy shit. But
It would be
I'm
such
not.
pussy shit.
I'm not a pussy.
Uh,
I'm a, I'm a
good.
pussy.
Not a
So
pussy.
pussy
Before you were
pounder.
talking about how when you were playing League you were getting your pussy fucked.
Well, yes. By a vain player, I was playing Scion. Scion is a big tanky man. As you,
I don't know.
very slow.
It's been so long
He's
since I played any League or
he's
watched
a
any League videos.
Noxian. Basically, he's a living siege weapon,
A living siege
undying.
weapon.
Yeah, but he's also dead, so he's an undead living siege weapon.
Speaking of
Who,
siege weapons, did you ever see the Lord of the Rings movies?
of course,
You know
yes,
the giant wolf uh battering ram thing?
indeed, I do.
That shit
It
was
is
so
familiar
cool.
to me. That was some dope ass shit. I will agree there.
And I remember that part very specifically because like we had the special edition set on CD and it's like 2 or 3 CDs for every movie. And on the third movie, that's right where the first disc ends is when they bring out the big battering ram.
The big battering ram.
Yeah.
Damn, kind of got lost there. Not gonna lie, but
That
you own the
that's all
collection.
right.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
we
Thank
got
you.
the whole collection.
We at my household, we also had the whole collection.
Ah, household of taste.
Household of taste. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I'm concerned. Is that the taste of my family? Have you tasted them? Do they
I
taste good?
you
Are
know,
you
I've probably tasted more of your family than I would have cared to.
what? Pardon me?
Cause like I've been around your brother when he was sweaty a lot, which sounds weird when no
That sounds
context.
really good.
It
I'm
sounds
not
really
gonna lie.
good.
I'm
But
a little lost right now.
you know what? Don't you just don't worry about it.
I'm not.
All right,
I
good.
would never worry about such a thing like that.
As long as you don't worry.
I never worry. I'm a worry-free individual.
Is
That's what
that
it says on my
is that
resume.
true, Jack?
No,
You have a
it's
resume?
not. I don't. I do have a resume. It's very sparse.
What where are you trying to get a job at?
I was trying to get a job at a school as a after-day care worker, but I had not been graduated from high school long enough, so they shot me into the wind like a clown in a cannon,
Why
and so
why
I was sent forth into space.
why did they why you have to be a certain amount out of high school?
It is a board of the education decision I don't understand. Uh,
Do they think you're just like gonna go sell drugs to the other kids or something?
no, no, these were young children.
Oh, well,
It This was more like he's not been out of high school long enough. He hasn't had enough experience. Basically,
hmm.
okay, this house is looking terrible. Move up to a different plot.
I guess if there is anyone listening right now, they don't have any idea who we are. So like, I'm currently doing like high school and college shit at the same time. Jack, you can introduce yourself.
I thought I've already introduced myself. Do you want me to introduce my curricular, whatever this shit is called?
Yeah, sure. Your
My
academic achievements.
educational, yeah, yeah, academical achievements.
Academical, that is just not a word.
Yeah, I'm a, like that ancient Egyptian god. I spout words and animals pop out of my mouth.
What Egyptian god is that?
I don't know.
Are you sure
Uh,
that's an Egyptian god?
I'm pretty confident.
You are. I'm not that
Let
confident in
me
my
uh, let
Egyptian
me
god
pop out the
knowledge.
old god Google for you.
Your god Google?
Is Google not a god of some type
I mean, there's gotta
for
be
you?
something to that.
Egyptian gods.
I mean, is the internet as close to God as we can get?
Well, I was just saying, uh, gods are just an idea of some sort, are they not? Google is an idea that is in wide use and often relied upon by the members of society of modern
Well,
day
it's not just an
countries.
idea. The internet does exist.
Well, it is. Gods technically exist as well.
What do you mean
Some
gods
aspects of
technically
people's
exist?
mind.
Google doesn't technically exist. Google actually exists.
Uh, how can you be certain though that if Google exists, can you
Because I can
feel
go
Google?
click on Google right now, but I cannot go click on fucking
God is very,
Tutankhamun.
how can you trust your eyes and your fingers that Google is actually there?
I get answers from Google and not Zeus, so
Well, some
that's all the proof I need that Google is realer than God.
wow, that's that's kind of deep.
I think someone around here would shoot me for saying that.
Well, maybe
It's
not,
definitely a
maybe not in
possibility.
that area where you live, but maybe
I
farther outskirts.
I mean like, well, the just the general area.
Just the general area. Yeah. It's the idea of here to be a Christian.
It is. Uh, as someone who uh by blood is Jewish, but grew up without any religion basically. When I was in public school around here, I just completely avoided the topics of religion. I couldn't even pretend to fit in because I didn't know anything about Christianity.
Well, there's this man named Jesus,
Jesus
and
ate
he
rice.
did some cool things like turn water into wine. So
Bro,
I imagine he was quite the frat boy.
bro, I that it sounds like the best friend to have. turning
If
water into wine.
he was definitely in a fraternity, yeah.
Uh, yeah, I think weren't they called the 12 Apostles or something?
Yeah, yeah, they were Kappa Sigma, the original
Going to the
Obama.
going to the rager Jesus is throwing later.
Oh hell yeah, man! I mean, his wife was a once prostitute,
This is
so
true.
he was slaying, everyone, in bed,
Have you
and
seen
out of bed.
Preacher?
Yeah, you always bring this up. And, I've seen like 3 episodes.
Oh,
Uh,
well, it's been a long
now,
time. It's been a long time since we've talked about Preacher.
Kappa Sigma. What does that actually mean? Well, tell me what you want me tell me what you want me to know about this preacher.
Oh, well, in Preacher, Jesus has a son, and his son is retarded. I'm mentally deficient.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah, but, yeah, fishing. That sounds all right. Commonly known as Kappa Sig. Well, he just has a son that is mentally uh, less fortunate than others,
But
or is
he
it
can dance,
mentally?
though. He got
He can
moves. He's the
stand dog.
Messiah. And then he gets cloned a bunch. And then all the clones get, like, killed and shit.
Are we talking about Jesus' son,
Yep.
or he's the Messiah?
Yep.
Christ was the Messiah.
Well, so in the show Christ, right? He went to heaven because he died, but he had a secret son, and his son was the Messiah, and basically the second coming of him. And since Jesus had a son, like God was mad at him, and he got brought back to life at one point. It's a whole thing. It's really confusing. There's a lot of dying and then not dying in that show.
The best sort of thing. I tell you, I've just looked Google and Kappa Sigma in Greek. Uh, it's Greek, but
Yeah, what else would it be?
it translates in English to brothers in heart throughout life, or
That's
brothers in the heart forever.
that sounds kind of
Kind of
gay.
sus. Yeah, not anything against that, but
No, I don't
damn.
care. I mean, I'm sure there's got to be plenty of frat dudes fucking each other
No,
in the
I'm just
ass, right?
thinking. I guess I maybe need to join a fraternity. That sounds kind of hot and heavy. My type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go for it, Jack. Live your best
Gotta
life.
live my best life.
Live your best frat boy fucking life.
I would. I'm already got the drinking done.
But
Drinking down.
I think you need to start drinking with other people and not just alone.
So you're telling me I can't be a lonely sad boy?
Well, I mean,
Lonely sad boy.
well, it's harder to fuck frat boys in the ass when you're drinking alone.
That's a true observation. True statement, I imagine. Maybe I could drink alone, and then the frat boys come into my room when they need some pleasure. You know what I mean?
You could be like the dungeon master gremlin of the fraternity who also does a lot of butt sex.
That sounds like a good life. Basement gremlin, you said?
Yeah, just live in the basement.
I wouldn't mind that. The basement's dark, keeps my pale skin protected. No sunburn, no skin cancer, and that just sounds good.
Man,
Where do I?
I love
Uh,
my room. I love how I've just blocked out like all natural light from getting into my room.
Vampire much?
It's
I
nice.
can't really say anything.
I just because my I had to put like heavy black curtains on my window next to my bed because every single goddamn morning at like 8:30 the sun would shine directly into my eyes.
Sounds like a you problem there.
Dude,
The
and
sun
I cannot get
sounds like
up at 8:30. It's bullshit.
Hey man, I'm going to bed at that time. You,
We
that's
did go
sleep
to bed
time.
at that time when we were playing Minecraft.
We did. That was a long Minecraft day.
That was a long Minecraft session, and I feel like anyone else with that much time would have accomplished so much more than we did.
Most likely. I mean, I started having feelings of dread and unworthiness after my chicken farm would not produce any roasted chicken.
Well, you just went into creative mode and started killing all of that thing, or and spawning in nether creatures into the overworld.
I did do that. That was because I was just so disappointed in myself that I thought hell should come up onto the overworld and bring misery.
Just
Because
because you feel hell inside your heart doesn't mean you can bring it to life.
well, that's true. At least in the real world, but in video games, uh, it's the oyster in your hand. You may do anything you wish. And at that exact time, I was like, Ian needs some challenge. Needs some challenge ahead of him. I just went through a tough time of being unable to make a successful chicken farm. He's just mining, making farms, venturing.
I spent
He needs
s-
some big ones.
I spent so much time mining, and I just kept getting lost and dying.
Indeed, you were trapped in there. Then you got me trapped in there.
I did not get you trapped anywhere.
You most definitely got me trapped in that cavern,
You
and I
got
was
yourself
lost.
trapped in the cavern.
I went to save you to pick up your items, and then I got lost immediately because it was just holes and tunnels,
Well, I mean, I'd been the only one
skeletal
who had
mobs.
actually been going and mining, and I had gotten lost, so how did you not expect that to happen?
Well, someone was pushing me to go do it. You know,
Hey, I had a lot of stuff. I didn't want it to
you had
despawn.
a diamond, I think, armor or something, diamond sword, maybe.
I had like, I think I just had diamonds.
Lucrative items, so understandable.
Yeah.
You know, not as bad as when you died before setting your spawn point, and
No, I did set my spawn point, remember? It glitched out.
yeah, that's what they all say. It
I
just
set
glitched
my spawn point.
lag out. It lagged
Unless
out, and
you
then we're
destroyed
just
my
sitting
bed.
there trying to teleport you back to our house, which is several thousand blocks from our spawn point.
It was not that far, come on.
It was very far.
I mean, it was pretty far. It was far enough to where I could not have gotten back on foot.
There was no wood on that island as well.
That we had
Wood
the
was it was
worst
like the
spawn.
worst one, yeah. But there were two pyramids nearby, so I guess that sort of offstands.
I guess there were diamonds in the one of the pyramids,
Yes, there
so
were.
that's
We
pretty.
got diamond before wood.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was
That
our
was pretty
biggest
sick.
accomplishment before getting the achievement of punching down a tree. We unlocked diamonds.
Cause we're just baller like that.
We just skip the steps. We're straight to the top. We're just as good as Dream in Minecraft. We get that one in ten
Don't
thousand
talk to me about
chance
Dream.
against Dream.
Uh, I mean, not particularly. I don't have a very strong opinion one way or another about Dream.
Is like a dancing gladiator in the Roman arena when he's in those hunts.
Have
It's
you
quite.
watched many of the hunts?
I've watched, I think, two of like the four men against Dream,
I think I've
and like
watched maybe one.
when he jumps off, one point that stuck out in my mind when he jumps from a ridiculously far height in the Nether and just uh, throws scaffolding down and survives, and also when his friends break the scaffolding and then he just keeps on going, break and just flying over a pit of lava, basically.
He's definitely very good at Minecraft.
Very good at Minecraft. It's a little strange that he picked Minecraft to be good at,
I
but
know, and like,
dude,
well, I mean,
nothing
I guess
against
it
Minecraft.
worked out for him considering like last year he had the fastest growing YouTube channel.
Just Minecraft has that stigmatism, and it's just for not stigmatism. What is that word?
Stigma. Yeah, stigmatism. That was the right word.
Stigmatism.
But not
Uh,
anymore. Everyone plays Minecraft now. Maybe like a couple years ago, people were like, "Oh, it's a kids game," but not anymore. Everyone plays Minecraft now.
is astigmatism not an eye condition? What
No.
is the word I'm trying to find? Yeah, the astigmatism is the front. It's like when there's a defect eye. I thought
I
stigmatism. Yes, stigmatism. Yes, stigmatism. Oh,
I don't think so.
I'm sorry. I'm getting stuck on that. It's weird. It happens all the time.
It's okay. It's okay.
My memory is
You know, it
a
kind of
dark,
sucks that like
spidery.
the person who was really responsible for bringing Minecraft back in a big way turned out to be a fucking piece of shit.
Who was that?
Carson.
Oh, of course.
Did you hear about all that stuff?
I thought he just sexted with a 17-year-old.
Well, so
It was
okay, so the first thing,
illegal, but
the first
illegal.
thing, it was like he was 19 and the girl was either 16 or 17, which like
Mm,
whatever. I thought you would literally be in the same class in high school. That
also,
that's that's not a
that's the
big deal.
legal age of consent, I think.
But then
16,
like the second
or not
time,
legal age.
the
Yeah.
second time it was a 16-year-old and he was like 22,
Mm.
which
Wait, wait,
that's
say that again.
what
Did
are
you
you,
say 16 and 22?
yeah, something like that.
It's a little bit more.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, it is different, but
And it
not the worst. It's
this
the
sucks
thing that
though
I would
because I
find bad about that
loved
is
all.
because he would be in his most like popular, most popular then, wouldn't he be? If he was 22 then.
Uh, yeah, I guess so.
So there would be a lot more influence on
Yeah, that's part of the
from
thing
these
is like it
like
was a fan as well.
the 16 and 19-year-old or 17 19-year-old. I think he was less popular then, or maybe he was starting to get into it. She was still a fan, but it's still sort of a strange moral question of, is that okay?
And you
Which
know,
I
I
think I
was
think everyone, mostly if they want to stay safe, says no. That is not okay.
yeah, I think most people would agree with that.
But we could be the dangerous little boys saying, "I
You know, I was holding out hope that, you know, he would make a response and everything would be fine. Did you know Pyrocynical, right?
yes."
Well, there were like some allegations toward Pyrocynical, and Pyrocynical came out with about the best response video to that kind of shit I have ever
It's just a big
seen.
furry roleplay.
Yeah. And he responded to every single point and everything and basically deconstructed it all. So like I don't have to feel bad about watching pyro videos and whatever. But Carson, he ever since like all that stuff came out, he didn't say anything at all.
Mm.
Like
I
not a
mean,
video, not a tweet, nothing. So
isn't he part
that's
of
kind
a
that's kind
organization?
what?
Isn't he part of an organization as well, or did he get kicked out of that?
Lunch Club? Well, Lunch Club is like disbanded now.
Yeah,
Because apparently Carson told them all about it like months ago.
I see.
But whatever, this is kind of old news and people probably don't
Well,
care anyway.
I don't watch, or didn't watch Call Me Carson, so I'm not really invested in it either. It's just the moral question of if or the different, you know, parts of it. You know,
At least
I,
through him,
I
I found a lot of creators who I still watch to this day that are really good.
hell yeah, man. Such as
People like Slimesicle and Jay Schlatt and fucking all those people. Cooper, Travis.
I don't think I've watched any of those people. Not
I
gonna
think
lie.
I've shown you some of them before, like the fucking really random CS:GO video.
Yeah,
That was
it's
that
shown.
was that was Cooper.
That was good. Was a good time, if I'm recalling the right video.
It was a good time.
Are you playing Xbox right now as well?
Yes I am.
I keep hearing the controller sounds. You know,
Uh, I'm sure that's gonna be annoying to listen to.
where I think maybe the sensitivity of your mic and the breathing sounds maybe uh, come out more irritating than the game sounds.
Okay, well I don't know how to make my mic. Wait, actually I might be able to.
Oh,
Is it better now? Is it quieter now?
well, it's not irritating to me really. Uh, the gaming sounds also before I finished is relaxing. I'd say just a
Hmm.
slight memory of playing games.
Well, it's fine. Our, I think we both knew our podcast was gonna be scuffed.
Scuffed as hell dog.
Um,
Yeah.
but
First,
it wouldn't be the Pennsylvania podcast if it wasn't.
indeed, it really wouldn't be. PA for life, man.
PA
PA
for
for life.
life. I'd
Whew.
like to go to Pennsylvania sometime. I don't think I've ever been.
I've been through it multiple occasions.
Maybe I have been too. Where the fuck is Pennsylvania?
I think near Jersey, New York.
Okay, then I've definitely been
I think
through it.
it feels like just a road into other states, like New Jersey.
Wait, wait, is never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh wow, censoring yourself.
I'm not censoring myself. I'm just not gonna say something really insanely stupid.
Stupidity is a beautiful thing.
What?
I don't know. I was hoping that my stupidity would allow you to speak in your stupidity.
Now I think we just both sound stupid.
A glorious thing. I would never want to be thought as intelligent.
Weren't you just talking about getting a job at a school?
Yes, uh, that I don't think has much to do with intelligence.
Well,
It's,
you know, teaching the youth. Important job.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a different, I guess, type of intelligence that I was referring to. That the idea of the genius or the man who knows everything. A teacher doesn't know everything. They got flaws. They're just humans. They know about like one subject.
I think we would both know this since we both have teachers as parents.
Yes, we do, and that is true.
And I'm I'm currently being taught by your parent, and you might soon be being taught by my parent if you take an anthropology class.
That is. I don't think I would be taking any anthropology classes, but
What do you
college is
what are you trying to
all
get?
about.
Like, what do you think you'll do if you go to Western?
Really, it just depends on where what I go into.
Well, yeah, I'm asking you what you're gonna go into.
Well, it's I you know,
What you go into depends on what you're gonna go into.
yeah,
Ah, alright, got it.
it's eating its own tail, a never-ending story of bewilder, a bewildered boy who has no idea what he wants to do.
Oh, did you ever watch A Neverending Story? That's a good movie.
I read the book.
I've never read the book, but I have watched both the movies.
What is anthropology?
The
Studies of
study
human
of
beings.
people.
Wait, the study of human beings and their answers to time and space and relation to physical change. So it's basically sociology.
Yeah.
Okay,
See, you're interested in sociology, aren't you?
I am. I am. This
So,
is like
you might take one of his classes.
relation to physical character, environmental and social relations, and culture. Theology dealing with the origin, nature, and destiny. Okay, I don't know if I like that part.
What part?
Theology dealing with the origin, nature, and destiny of human beings. You know, I'm a bit of
What's
a nihilist.
Well, you can be a. Why you say nihilist? It's nihilist.
I don't. Nihil. I'm a
Neil is
quirky
a
boy. What
person.
can I say? I am a quirky boy.
You're a what?
Wrong. Quirky
A
and
quirky
moist.
boy with a Bussy that gets destroyed in League.
Destroyed in League, then in the future fraternity I joined.
I don't even know if there are frats at Western.
There's frats and all like those big public colleges I'm at. I'm just gonna, I imagine as soon as I type Western in, I'm gonna see, the fraternity in
Yeah.
Western
You should just go to all the Greek parties and steal their alcohol without even knowing anyone.
without even knowing anyone.
Cause
I could.
fuck frats. Well, I
Western
mean, you are
fraternities.
probably going to fuck a frat, so fuck frats.
Yeah, North. I'll do it. Uh, Western Alpha Phi. What?
What?
Looks like there may be a lot.
Read some of their names.
Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Inc. Alpha Phi Alpha Alpha Sigma Phi Alpha Sigma Phi Delta Sigma Phi Delta Sigma Phi
This sounds like a
Kappa
code,
Psi Fraternity Inc.
like the
Kappa
Da
Alpha
Vinci
Beta
Code.
Psi Lambda Chi Alpha. What? Lambda? I'm pronouncing these things terribly wrong.
Why are fraternities even a thing? Like I don't understand really.
Connections. They give you more connections.
They don't really give you more connections, they just give you roommates.
Roommates and old fraternity brothers. Old fraternity alums are still part of the fraternity. Did you not read when I read the Kappa Sigma thing out loud? It's
Uh
there's forever. You know,
so once you're in a fraternity, you can't get out of the fraternity. That's what you're saying.
basically, but it's more like I was in that fraternity. I know you were in the fraternity. Come in here and get a job, you bastard,
Ah,
brother.
the bastard brother.
Yeah, you know, different different parents entirely, but they're under the same roof of Kappa Sigma.
Bastard brother is how Jon Snow was referred to quite a bit.
Also, the
I'm sorry,
just the
what? Yeah, just
bastard, the bastard.
the bastard of
Snow.
the North.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Dude, she was the best character in the whole show.
Ygritte?
Yeah.
I don't know if she was the best character in the
Nah, she's the
show.
best whole character in the whole show.
Sounds like you just like Ygritte. That's the
Yeah,
character
I
of.
liked her because she was the best character in the whole show.
What was so great about her character?
Her tits.
Okay, I see. I like Tyrion Lannister.
He's a pretty good character too, but he didn't have quite as good tits.
That's true. I mean, I wasn't judging the characters based off their yitties, bitties, or titties.
But I mean, I suppose Tyrion Lannister is always at perfect dick sucking height.
That may be true.
I'm just saying,
That
I'm just putting that out there.
you did put it out there. I am
Um,
saying it may be true, but people range in size.
yeah, that is a fact. You know the dude who played the Mountain is actually the strongest dude in the world?
I don't know if he's the strongest
No,
strong
he's
man.
literally is. He has the world record for strongest person in the world.
I knew he was a strong man, and
Yeah.
he's from Iceland, where all the giants roam.
Bro, that place is crazy. I feel like they literally have mythical blood in their veins.
I think they're just all bored when the winter comes. Start pumping iron
I mean,
nonstop.
if I lived in a place like that, I might just get fat because then it won't be as cold.
I would just be drinking all the time.
But then you'll just die of hypothermia
I didn't
because
say. Wait,
drinking,
there's hot springs there, Doc. I just sit in a hot spring while drinking.
then you're gonna get too hot.
Well, then I just get out for a few seconds,
And
and
then
then
you
I
die
jump
of
right back in.
hypothermia.
Wow, you're really strict on this one, aren't you?
I'm just saying, when you
Maybe I
drink,
just stay
it
indoors
dispels heat
looking the
from your body.
geothermal heated houses. The
Or you
geothermic heated houses. So
you
why
could
not just stay in one of
or you
them?
could live in one of those like mini houses that's powered by Bitcoin mining CPUs underneath the floor. Have you seen that?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds interesting.
It's like a compact home, like the size of like a trailer or something.
Mhm.
And under the floor there are like the computers set up specifically for mining Bitcoin, and since they use so much power, uh, the heat from them is taken, and that's just what you use to heat your whole house.
Still seems like a high power bill. I just take the free geothermal,
But
heat in Iceland.
but you're like constantly making money off of them.
That's true. I guess that's true. Uh, I guess I could do that as well. Uh,
And also
how,
drink.
also drink, yeah. Probably watch some Netflix as well,
Probably
even though
watch
I
some
don't have
Netflix.
Netflix. Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
There's not much on Amazon Prime, so I'm running out.
I never watch anything on Amazon Prime. Except for The
Oh,
Boys. I did watch The Boys.
The Boys is a classic.
Boys is a classic. I feel like The Boys might actually be a classic, you know? Like there's some shows
It was it
that'll be
was
good in the
so
future.
good. It was like all the original how on the internet the Ben Shapiro types and all them how they dissect shows that any leftist ideas in them or anti-fascist ideas. Uh,
Yeah. Or songs
that
even.
or songs even. I don't think that show got any scrutiny from them. I may be totally wrong for I didn't see anything, but it seems like everyone enjoyed
Yeah,
the show.
I don't
May have,
think I heard any
it,
controversy about it.
because, it may have been because there was a literal Nazi, and they're like, yes, right, we can't defend a Nazi because she's from Germany and she was a Nazi.
She is literally a Nazi.
But it was also showing that America could get reached level of ideology very easily.
If
But
there's no way you just can't defend a straight up Nazi. There's no way to do it
no, I don't
well.
think you can defend any fascist at all, really, because I think most people realize that all people are equal. of course, I actually take that back. It seems like a lot of people have trouble with that idea.
Okay, I have a hypothetical for you.
You have a hypothetical.
All right,
Shoot it into my holes.
you're a lawyer, right?
I am a lawyer.
And you have to defend one famous dictator in a court of law.
Uh,
Which dictator are you defending?
well, can I pick one of them?
No, you have to pick one of them.
Well, I guess I'll have to do Joseph Stalin, my boy.
He, was he technically a dictator?
He was a dictator. There was no denying that.
I mean, I don't think that's an easy one to defend on any means.
Well, it's not that it's going to be easy defending him. It's just that for a long time, I was, obsessed with Russian history, mostly of the Soviet Union, which I'm going to state right now, right here, was not a true communist state.
Well, a true communist state has never really existed.
Truly.
I think most people can agree on that.
Well, it seems like some people have a trouble differentiating what is communism, what is socialism, and what
Oh,
is
yeah.
totalitarian
People have no
control.
idea the difference between communism and socialism.
Well, they're basically the same almost.
They're not the
Besides,
same.
not the same. Socialism is sort of the building block into communism. Like socialism has the state control, which I think I may be totally wrong. I once knew all the difference. I'm just gonna look it up. It's good just to say what it means. Uh, all right, it's a noun, a political and economic theory, a social organization which advocates that the means of production dispute dis oh shit, I can't say a word. Dispute
Distributed?
disputation yeah, they know what I mean.
I don't think anyone knows what you mean.
I'm just gonna spell it out loud. Distribution.
Okay.
And exchange should be owned or regulated by the whole as a community. Okay. Let's look up communism then.
So that's different from communism.
Yes.
Because in communism, everything is controlled by the state.
Oh, I don't. Is it? What is the best one?
Well, I
A
guess
system in which
supposedly
goods
the
are
means of
owned in
production
common
is.
are available to all as needed. Uh, that's needed.
As a theory, communism doesn't sound like there's really anything wrong with it.
Well, it just depends if it's communism or not.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
communism as communism sounds pretty chill.
A
But
political theory from Karl Marx advocating class leading. Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe communism is what leads into socialism. Wait, here. Okay, here's the problem. The main difference is that socialism is compatible with democracy and liberty, whereas communism involves creating an equal society through an authoritarian state, which denies basic liberties. I don't feel like this is right.
see, that's why I think socialism is preferable to
I don't know if I
communism.
can trust this website. Okay, I don't know if that's right, but
Well, we're
sure.
going with it now.
Socialism, uh, socialism seems pretty cool. But what's even cooler than socialism?
What's cooler than
And the
socialism?
ideal feature where we can work in communities, aka communes, anarchy, man, anarchism.
So, communism?
Well, there would be no state.
No
No,
state.
not true. It would just be based on communities'
It would be
preferences.
based. I'm in.
Based, yeah, man. Uh, Community run. Consensus. It would be a consensus authority.
So, like
That would be
Quakers,
ideal. Ye- Somewhat like Quakers.
except Quakers don't get shit done.
Yes, yes. But of course, I would. I also the realistic thing that is the ideal reality, which I don't think would ever happen. So I'm quite down with being just a socialist.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anarchist.
socialism seems lit.
Yeah, everyone getting fair wage,
What they need to
everyone
survive.
being paid the same. Yeah, everyone getting that housing, all that shit.
Well,
Free care,
maybe not
Medicare on.
everyone gets paid the same, just everyone gets paid enough,
I
you know?
think everyone should get paid the same.
So,
You
but
know,
like, you think someone that works at a McDonald's drive-through should get paid the same as an astrophysicist?
why not, man? They're both putting the time in. Like maybe that McDonald's worker is, also going into education as well. Yeah,
What?
that- maybe that McDonald's, I'd say yes. They're both doing work. I mean, one required more study, but they're both living a human life. So I would say,
So, is
get
college
for it.
free in your socialist utopia?
Yes, it would be free because originally such things were paid by the government, but I think it changed probably the mid '60s, maybe earlier, not mid
Was it
'60s.
ever, actually?
I'm pretty certain. I think there were government grants. I'm not going to look that up. I'm just going to say I'm wrong because it's not worth looking up. I
You're
felt like
just.
there was.
I mean, I didn't say you were wrong. I just asked if you were
Well,
right.
no, well, I can't accurately say I was right, so I'm going to just say I'm wrong because
Well,
information is
sounds
a
like giving up.
great hunger and abyss that I don't want to add to. Uh, but I would love if colleges, were free.
Well, if you. Wait, no, you wouldn't be able to go to Western for free, would you?
I, since I am transferring, it is going to cost me barely anything. Like I think for tuition, $500. I don't know how much for room and board though.
I mean, $500 is nothing.
Yeah, maybe it is something.
Well,
It
I
is
mean,
still
like, yeah.
I'm quite a Scrooge.
You're
Uh,
more of a Jew than I am.
yeah, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. That is a compliment. I don't even know why I said I would take that as a compliment.
I mean, I used it as an insult, so.
Oh, what? Damn, dog. Shots fired. Shots fired at me
At, at you
and I guess
and my
and
ancestors,
your people.
my
Not
people.
your people. All people are equal people, or not
What?
equal people.
What?
Oh my God, I'm dying inside. My brain is not working.
What are you talking about, Jack?
I'm just a mad preacher.
A mad
Yeah,
preacher? Like the show
but
Preacher? Have you seen the show Preacher, Jack?
I've seen probably 3 episodes, and I think one of the episodes, a man was being uh, Bussy assaulted, and it was very shocking for me. And it was like just in the middle of a season.
I
I
think I
just
know the episode you're talking about.
it had like a white suit on.
Yes, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like I didn't expect this. I just turned it to the preacher show. This is happening. I don't
Well,
know what's going on.
so what would happen
But
was that guy who was getting his pussy torn up,
mhm.
basically wanted his assistant to set up a BDSM rape scene with a girl for him to do. Like, pretend he was raping something. But his assistant booked a couple male people that came to pretend rape him, but actually didn't want it, but they thought he was just into the role play. So
Damn, dog.
that's what happened. Yeah.
Wow,
I
that's
mean,
convoluted.
yeah. I
No
mean,
safe words were given.
no, no safe words.
That's kind of,
Stupid.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that would be still called sexual assault. So that would be announced,
Well, I
or
mean,
I
it
guess
would
one want to
be
announce it.
called rape.
Yeah, right. Sexual assault is rape,
Well,
is it?
not all sexual assault is rape, but all rape is sexual
Well, it,
assault.
it falls under that category. I guess I wasn't, yeah, I wasn't saying it was. It is, yeah, okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, first episode, and this is the shit we're talking about. We're really
Yeah.
setting a low standard.
Okay, man. The lower the bar,
The less we can fail.
the less we can fit out. Damn straight.
All right.
Um, I'm
Should we,
planning to succeed.
since we never actually really talked about it, should we decide like how often we record right now? Do you want to like try to do it once a week?
Why not, man?
All right.
I'm I'm free,
I'm free
free
too,
calling.
besides when I have classes, but not that difficult, so.
Is the podcast still going on?
Yeah, no, of course. This
It,
is this.
well,
It's been going for a while. I thought maybe we would run out of things to talk about, but we just kind of kept going.
well, mean, I'm just speaking.
I'm
It,
just speaking as well. That's generally what podcasting is.
you know, I didn't know if we were gonna go a different route from normalcy, and we were just gonna,
Fuck
shout,
normalcy. We're gonna
screech.
do whatever we the hell we want.
See, that's what I thought our podcast was going to be all about.
Just speaking in monkey.
Speak, you know, I'm all about that meme of forgo humanity and return monkey.
Return to monkey. You know that one that's like, um, fucking, uh, be gorilla, have wife, kill wife,
Miswife,
miss
or
wife,
it's a
regret.
ride wife,
Oh
kill
yeah,
wife.
ride wife, wife fight back, kill wife, miss wife, regret.
It's very deep, brings a tear to both of my eyes, not just one, and
Yeah,
not a singular tear. It's
oh,
a steady flow.
no, it's truly moving stuff.
You know, I could bring up the other meme of, how there's two heads. One's, the goth e-girl, and then the other is just, the e-girl. And it's like, oh, he didn't cry in Titanic. Do men not feel? And then it's, then you put that monkey video there, and then you put the stoic Chad face with,
Yes,
shadowed out eyes,
yes.
just not saying anything because, feeling such deep and traumatic emotions.
I'm a big fan of all the Wojak memes, even if they are basically just rage comics too.
Man, I'm all about all memes.
All memes.
All memes.
What do you think in the future, like 30 years in the future? Do you think there are going to be uh like art lessons about memes?
I doubt it.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I
Or
imagine there would be
maybe
art
sociology
classes.
classes?
There would probably be sociology class or sociology and psychology classes that like general psychology may bring up
Yeah.
this weird and wacky thing that came with the internet, but not really weird and wacky because it's been done throughout our history of ideas being shared. It's just the internet is just a cataclysm that just expands into a far and expansive reach.
You know what's considered the first meme?
What?
It was in World War II. Uh, there were these American soldiers, and they started drawing this like dude looking over a fence in like just enemy territory and stuff. And like the Germans started thinking it was a secret code, and then the Americans realized that, and so they just kind of kept doing it to fuck with the Germans.
Sounds more like warfare of the psychological kind.
But it was like an in joke from the soldiers.
Not for the Nazis.
Well, not for the Nazis, but for the Americans. It's not like all memes are international.
That's true. Uh, but I guess that, yeah, that's a pretty interesting little history tidbit that you shared to me.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
More than enjoyed, it got me excited.
Excited.
Yeah, man.
Stimulated, even?
Stimulated in areas that are gooey.
Gooey areas, huh?
My brain, my brain was stimulated, and another part of me, but that's you don't want to disclose too much information.
I you've already said too much.
Have I? Damn.
No, I'm asking you if you were saying like I've already said too much.
No, no, I've never said enough.
You've never what never you've never once said enough.
Okay, many times I've said enough, but one's got to keep on speaking for no reason at all because that is the way
That is the way.
of the gibbering mouthers, who I highly, idealize because they were so cool
Who
back
are
when I
they?
played D&D beasts
What
from
do
the
they
far
do?
realm. They are just a bunch of mouths and eyes on a grotesque form.
Sounds like a fucking what's this Lovecraftian horror.
Indeed, it's very like that, like all the far realm creatures were.
I like the whole Lovecraftian multiverse.
It is a cool one. I really need to read the books instead of just getting all my information from YouTube uh, uh, peoples.
All his collections of short stories are pretty cool. Just whatever you
He,
do, don't look up the name of his cat.
yes, I know he was a bit racist.
Not
Probably
a
not a
not
bit.
a bit, not a
Yeah,
bit.
he
He
was
was
probably
extremely
very
racist
racist.
and
That
xenophobic,
was the trend for the time. So,
and he was a weird shut-in.
well, I'm weird shut in, but thankfully I'm
Well, you're not xenophobic or racist.
yeah.
At least I think so.
I think so as well, but you know, I I I believe I'm not. But
If you ever beat me at a video game again, I'm gonna call you um anti-Semitic on the podcast.
wow,
I'm gonna
that
get you
hurt. Well,
canceled.
that stabbed me deep. That's kind of, oh, you're gonna cancel me?
I'm gonna cancel you for being anti-Semitic.
Wow, that hurts. I I thought we were friends.
Yeah,
Now we can't even play video games together anymore because
I thought you weren't anti-Semitic, but
I, I know I'm not anti-Semitic.
are you sure
And,
though?
yeah,
Are you sure?
yes,
I
I
feel
am.
like plenty of people wouldn't be anti-Semitic until they met me.
Are you saying you're a cataclysm for being a man who, or woman, or them who hates Jewish people?
Sure.
That's
It's not the supposed shadow government control that they're mad about. It's my annoying ass.
wow. So, that's pretty impressive, though. Not gonna lie, that you can make people hate a whole, ethnicity, you know, culture, more like it though, a culture of people.
Yeah. You know what's really fucking weird?
What?
Like Trump did a lot of weird shit, but I think one of the weirdest things he did was he got for the first time since Hitler did recognize the Jewish people as a race instead of a religion.
What?
Yeah, now Jew is officially like considered a race and not just a religion.
Wow. Big news by Donald Trump for the neo Nazis, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, he didn't say he didn't like them.
No, he actually, I mean, he thanked them for supporting him, I think.
He did,
There was that
especially
one debate between him and Biden where the announcer person like told him directly like, will you denounce white supremacists right now? And he didn't.
he just kept on talking, didn't he?
Yeah,
Just like he didn't even hear the man. I think that's what some people might call the Southern strategy as well. But
just be
that's
passive
just
aggressive.
passive aggressive and support
Dude,
passive aggressive.
I hate
Don't denounce the white supremacy.
I hate Southerners. Like Northerners are actually fucking straight up with you.
Well, there are also a lot of northern states also have a lot of racism intertwined.
Well, every state has fucking racism intertwined. I'm
Yeah,
just saying like like if like if a southern person has a problem with you, you might not know and they'll just kind of fucking pretend like everything's you know what I mean?
yes, yeah, I do, but I feel like everyone does that.
Yeah, I
Every
guess.
state, every country, there will be people, like, yes, I love you, and then,
So we have to make a cut here. Boom.
oh
Now,
yes, boom, we're
that
here.
man, that was
I
such a
didn't.
good segue.
That was so good. Have you heard of the Texas board problem?
The what?
There's a board problem in Texas and a lot of Midwestern states.
What? How?
Well, boars breed like rabbits, but quicker,
Well, wait, so are you telling me rabbits breed like boars?
but slower.
Holy shit.
That's right. And there's these. It's becoming a little tourist trap. Slash, there's a lot of different ways about how the government or the state government has tried to get rid of it. One of the solutions that the government tried, I don't remember the mayor or whatever his name, might have been a senator or someone. It's, I always forget their names, but it's like, let's just put a giant pile of poison out there,
What?
poison those motherfuckers,
What?
and then the people are like, if there's all these poison boars and all these other animals in the environment and all these water sources that the boars could die in. Uh, should we really do that? And the man was like, yes, man. And then the other people were like, no, man, that is bad idea for the environment.
Did they end up doing it?
No, they did not. Or maybe they did. I can't recall.
That's good, I guess. Do you
Um,
want to go to Texas and shoot boars?
not really.
Not
No.
really.
I've just never been, I guess, into shooting live animals.
You know,
or people.
I like to go hunting sometimes. You know, I think like I'm all right eating meat uh as long as like I'm pretty certain that I could kill an animal to eat it. Like I have before. And
I
like
mean,
even something
yeah,
big I could kill. So like
I
I'd like to
slaughtered
go hunting with
turkeys.
them.
I slaughtered turkeys with a knife.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
done it too.
I know we went to the same school.
Yes.
Uh,
Which
uh,
it's the school where that happened at.
yeah, that school. Many schools do that.
Oh yeah, so many. It's very quite common actually.
But yeah, I think I can slaughter animals. It's just hunting. Yeah, I guess if I'm hungered and I'm actually going for the meat instead of riding a helicopter with a AR
No, not
spraying
that.
a
That's
giant horde of boar, uh, I would feel less, less good about that.
I mean that's kind I mean like, hunting where you go out and like camp and make yourself like camouflage and wait for a pack to like, like track them and shit.
Yeah, that's cool. I wouldn't say cool. That's that's a worthy time. A good way to acquire meat, I'd say. If you're not killing the whole species,
And it would be delicious too.
it would be. Except I don't think male pigs slash male boars. I think if you don't get rid of their testicles, taste weird.
What?
Or may that may just be pigs. David. Oh shit. Yes, it's just David. This person, Phil. So he sometimes calls himself. Uh, Told me because he castrated a pig before, or he
That,
helped
that
castrate a pig before, and he was told while doing that, and why you do that is not just so they don't reproduce with more, female pigs, but the testicles gives the meat a funny taste.
I think I would rather hunt an animal than have to castrate an animal.
From what I gather, it wasn't an enjoyable experience, so he may be on the same frame with you.
Although
I
killing
also
pigs is
I don't
hard.
want to. Yeah,
They don't want to die, which is kind of sad.
yeah, they're also remarkably intelligent,
They're way too intelligent.
but they taste so damn good. They're also a bit carcinogen or cancerous. Not cancer. What is the word? Carcinogen? Yeah, their meat is a carcinogen, pretty much.
What does that mean?
Cancer, or it can cause cancer.
Wait, pig just straight up causes cancer?
Red meat in general is like if you eat too much of that shit, it's very bad for you.
Well, I know that, but it
Like
just gives you cancer if you eat too much meat.
it, it's a higher chance of it forming. Just, I mean, it just doesn't give it to you. I mean, if you eat a piece of bacon, a cancer or a tumor won't form in your tongue from tasting that bacon grease.
Well, then how does it increase your chance of getting cancer?
I'm not aware of all the science involved, but there's something about it that causes it to be carcinogen. Like
That's we should
mhm,
start we should start weaponizing red meat and not
weaponized.
yeah.
I mean, we're sort of already doing that to ourselves.
I know I was someone who isn't us, like Syria,
I think the Western American diet is spreading across the world.
and then the plan is already in
It's
motion.
already in place. We've already done it to China,
I don't know.
Japan.
When I was in China, the fast food there, it was not the same as the American. Although I guess I only really went to like one Burger King, and it
There's Burger
was
Kings there. I thought there were only McDonald's.
no,
And no Burger. King was international.
Wait, actually, maybe it wasn't McDonald's. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was either a Burger King or a McDonald's.
Either or, I, they also do uh, fast food companies change the style slash how the food is cooked for each like country.
Oh yeah, it's like I've heard they have really good McDonald's in like Italy.
Also, I think maybe Iran or maybe it was Israel, since maybe it's Iran. One country where you can't have like dairy with your red meat.
That's probably Israel, because that's a
Israel,
Jewish thing.
that's kosher, yeah. Uh,
It's
so the
just
meat
hashtag
is
just Jew things.
just two things. Hashtag. But the instead of having like the American cheese or the fake cheese that gives you like 10,000 calories, it's like actually a half a pound of meat or a quarter pound of meat. It's actually a burger instead of that little small disc you get in like American McDonald's.
You know how
That
McDonald's has the quarter pounder?
mm,
Well, I think in the 90s, Burger King, to compete with it, released a one-third pounder, but people like saw the
yeah,
three and thought it was smaller.
so they discontinued it. I knew about that little piece of tidbit, and it just shows American intelligence.
It's so fucking stupid.
Well, it is, and it wasn't cheaper as well.
Wasn't it what?
What you said it was cheaper, right?
I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't cheaper then.
It might have been like around the same price because
If it was the same price and it was
they wanted it
one
to
thirty,
compete.
yeah, Burger King's not that great.
Their chicken
Not
nuggets
great.
are good.
Haven't had their chicken nuggets, but I get their Whop or their like real meat is somehow worse than their Impossible Whopper.
I have not had one of those veggie
They're
burgers
quite
yet. I want to
they're
try
quite
one.
good. They're quite good. I don't know how much better it would be for the environment to just plant huge soy farms,
Probably
and
not much.
I doubt it would be good because
Although
isn't
cows release a lot of methane.
they do, but
They be shitting and farting.
isn't that the process they do in uh, the decut Amazon rainforest? First, it's like cattle, and then after the cattle, it's the soy, and then the cattle are
Um,
pushed further.
I do not know about agriculture in the Amazon.
Oh, come on, man, you don't know about that?
No, I'm not a resident Amazonian
You're not a
agriculture.
Brazilian resident.
No.
Do I have to send you to Brazil? You
No, not to Brazil. Anywhere but Brazil, Jack.
know about Brazil?
You know the fucking big hole in Flight Simulator?
I there's a
Brazil
big
hole.
Brazil hill hole
It's just a really deep hole.
in Brazil, or
I
is Brazil?
I don't know.
I've never played that,
I haven't
or
either, but I've seen people play it.
downloaded or bought that game. I've never, had to drive to
No, it seems
fake play
incredibly
it.
boring.
Indeed, it does, or it does to us at least. Maybe not. Indeed, it does. Maybe some people find that fascinating.
Well, I'm
Just
sure it's
you're,
helpful to like some people who actually want to learn to pilot because it's like pretty realistic if you have the controllers and shit.
yeah.
And it's
I'm
pretty
not hoping
impressive like Google Map stuff they've been doing with it.
it is. Google got some cool tech.
Google got some fucking power. We're back to Google, or as I refer to
God, Google,
our Lord and Savior.
Lord and Savior, praise you, Google. You know, I wish it didn't take all my information, but I
Okay, but all right. I don't. I think I'm kind. I'm. This is a kind of unpopular opinion I have, but I don't care about targeting ads. Like
Well, it's
I'd
not really that. It's just,
I'd
wow.
rather get ads for stuff that I want.
Well, I'm not really just concerned with, the targeting ads, just
I know that.
my
I'm just saying.
information being sold to anyone, is just any of the things I do, they have a monopoly of it,
But
which
I
really,
mean,
I
they
really
they're not gonna do
shouldn't
shit
bother
with it.
me. Ooh,
We just wow. This is this.
Google Google would never do anything with people's information.
Oh, never.
Companies never do anything that's
No,
corrupt in any way
no,
or in violation to laws.
no. Of course not.
They're always truthful and honest.
Oh, hey, it's Valentine's Day that we're recording this on.
Oh, will you be my Valentine?
I, I have a girlfriend, Jack.
Wow, that hurts. That's a cut, dude.
I'm sorry. It's just the truth.
Well, I'm just gonna have to ask someone else.
I
This is
mean, that's fine.
gonna have to record one of those TikToks where it plays the song or this is what you're missing or something,
I
and me like covered head and toe, like golden nylon, diamond encrusted eyelashes,
what the fuck are you talking about?
silky smooth hair.
I don't think we're on the same side of TikTok. Everyone on my side of TikTok wants to fuck the bunny from Zootopia, and I don't know why.
Chungus?
No, that's Bugs Bunny.
It is Bugs Bunny, but I don't understand why they would be going after whatever her name is. B Hops? Is that her name?
No,
Hops?
it's Judy.
J-
Judy
you like
Hopps.
how stereo my rabbit names? Like I just stereotyped rabbit.
Well, something tells me there aren't going to be many rabbit activist groups protesting
You
you,
never
Jack.
know. PETA may come at me.
You're going to get canceled on Twitter by PETA.
PETA tries to cancel a lot of people.
Well,
I'll
no
just
one
fall
gives a
under their
fuck
wing.
about PETA anymore.
PETA's really falling apart.
They were never together.
They were together for like a short second.
What do you mean?
It was a millisecond.
They just do stupid shit and waste money and euthanize animals.
Yes. I guess I cannot defend them at all. I can't even give them a second of having it together.
I mean, they're just the worst.
The worst. I don't know if they're the worst, but
Well, maybe not the worst, but they're not
they're a
great.
they're not a great charitable organization. Let's just
They're
say that.
they're just not a very good organization.
Yeah. They say that there's probably worse organizations out there.
Yeah, like uh, white nationalists.
Yeah.
I'll take
Or
PETA over white nationalists.
same. Okay,
PETA?
pita. Would you like some pita?
PETA?
Pita? Oh no, you've been brainwashed by the capital.
I was trying to do a Lois Griffin impression. I have no idea what you're doing.
I was talking Hunger Games pita.
I Who cares about that PETA? Why would I ever be talking about that PETA?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just trying to go with the flow, but I went the total different direction. I went against the flow.
PETA?
Are you trying to say Peter? Pita?
Peter?
Peter? Cool. Whip.
No, but
You
Lois goes PETA.
Peter's not. She?
What?
How does Lewis?
PETA?
Lewis. Oh God, say Peter. What is
I'm
that show called?
Stewie Griffin.
Family Guy?
Shut up, Meg.
Meg really needs to be quiet.
Shut the fuck up, Meg, before I beat you.
Oh, there's a lot of good scenes in Family Guy.
I think my favorite scene, and I don't know why we're talking about Jews so much in this podcast. One of my favorite scenes is when Moses leads the Jews out of fucking uh Egypt where they're slaves and is like, well, every group of people has their tough patches, but at least now the Jews are through ours. From now on, it's gonna be smooth sailing.
Oh, how wrong he was. The ride had just hit its first bump. Oh, I don't understand though. Like, why do atrocities keep happening to Jewish people?
I don't know.
It's this may be bad, but it's becoming humorous.
Um, I guess.
Not no, dark darkness.
I knew you were anti-Semitic.
No, it's just
I knew you were anti-Semitic.
how undeserving of it they are, and how much hate they get for no reason.
See, I knew it. Jack hates Jews.
Right. I probably, yeah, I just despise them, Kill them all. Even get out of my sight.
I'm
I
gonna
don't, I
I'm
don't
gonna
love you as
clip
a
this.
brother
I'm
from
gonna
another person.
I'm gonna clip this and
You're
I
getting me canceled.
I'm getting you canceled by PETA.
Oh, not PETA again. I don't think, I don't understand how people can be hateful to any one type of group. Really, really, we should all just come together and say we hate all humans together. We hate each other.
We hate
Not a specific
ourselves.
persons. I hate humans. I hate people. If we all just came together like that, and just popped open a can of beers and cheers and went to our dark corners,
If we all
and
came
the world
together
just worked.
and realized we are a society.
We're a society.
My father.
My father. Was he?
What the fuck? You sounded like a Harry Potter character.
I am a Harry Potter character.
Which Harry Potter character would you be?
If I could be any of them, and not
No,
what's
just
based off of my personality, it would be Luna Lovegood, because quirky and kawaii.
and Kawaii. And has seen people die.
Well, yeah, reads magazines upside down.
Yes. Only
Is
right.
very, very comfortable with herself.
Very.
Yes. Yeah. To be that comfortable, with yourself seems pretty dope.
All I'm saying is her name is Moaning Myrtle, and I don't think it's because of crying.
Damn, isn't she like 12?
I don't think so.
Well, when she died, how old was she? That's
I don't know
kind of
how old she was. She might have
rough.
been I mean, they're from like 12 to like 18.
It's true.
So I'm sure she's somewhere in there.
Also, why does each house have to have a ghost?
Well, I just think so many people die there that there are ghosts from each of the houses, and then they choose one that's like
Oh,
their house's
that
ghost.
just does not seem like a good school, image to have a ghost in your school. Call the priest.
I I feel like the priest would have a problem with more than just the ghosts.
Yeah, what is going on with religion and wizards?
Yeah, who do wizards in Harry Potter pray to?
I don't think they prayed. From what I gathered, all the wizards were quite, you know, unreligious. It
It
seems like
seems
they're
like
only worried about magic.
the ones who followed Voldemort pretty much prayed to him, like
They
even when he
didn't
was
really
dead.
pray to him, but were like feared him and were in all of his power. I don't know, pray like
Well,
he was
can't
an impressive mage, and he like cut up his own soul and basically sort of obtained immortality for a short while.
this is true and factual.
Factually true, Vampire. We're all about those facts in this podcast. The PA,
The Pennsylvania podcast.
Pennsylvania podcast. Wait, a state that neither of us will are quite. Neither of us are quite sure if we've been there,
I'm I mean I must
or
have been
or
there.
we, or at least we've been there slash maybe through there.
Wait, is Philadelphia in Pennsylvania?
What? I don't think isn't that. I don't think Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. No,
What
like
state is Philadelphia in?
it is in Pennsylvania.
All right, I've been to Philadelphia a couple times, so
I've also been to Philadelphia. I've actually been in a Quaker house or Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is a cool place.
This may be quite a controversial statement, but uh, what are those cheesy sandwiches they have? Philly, Philly cheese
Well,
fries.
in Philly, they're called hoagies.
The hoagies aren't that good.
What are you talking about?
Cuban sandwiches,
You
Reubens.
you definitely just went to a bad place.
I went to like one of the most popular places. Like there's those two restaurants that are like we're the best, we're the originals. I went to one of them. We got them from we had one of those. And I'm like, wow, this is just this is just bread and meat and some fake cheese and some green peppers and shit.
Well, one of the times when I was there, went to one of like the two main places and got it, and it was fucking fire. So maybe you just went to the wrong one.
Maybe I did. Of course, that's also a controversial statement. Of course, we don't. Do you remember the names of these restaurants?
Nope,
Are these? So I guess it's not controversial. I take that back because we can't claim which one was better than the other.
nope. Just one of them is better.
One of them is intrinsically better, it seems, because I did not enjoy my. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't all that.
Mine was pretty good. I mean, it's cheese and bread
And
and
meat.
meat. It's not. You can't like mess it up, but it's not gonna
But
be like mind
you know,
blowing either.
compared to like a meatball sub, with the marinara, the parmesan, the basil, and all that, like, it didn't compare. It
I've had
wasn't
some
that good.
really good meatball subs.
I love meatball subs. That shit fire.
What do you?
Compared to the chili cheesesteak, though, it was god tier.
Man, I'm hungry as shit.
I'm also got some grumblies in the tummies.
My dad sent me a shit ton of chocolate.
He sent you chocolate. Doesn't
Yeah,
he
he
live?
he ordered from this company um that makes really good chocolate online. He sent me a package and like he sent me like over $100 worth of chocolate.
Damn, dog.
So there's like
That's a lot
chocolate
of
bars
chocolate.
and chocolate discs and two types of cocoa and chocolate chunks. It's so much chocolate.
Sounds quite like an amazing experience that someone may be bragging to his chocolateless friend. Yeah. I don't got a box of chocolate. You showing off? Showing off? You want to square off in the backyard right now?
What?
Chocolate loving man.
Well, wait, I'm so confused. I yawned and now you want to fight?
Yeah, you're showing off your chocolate. You're talking. It's all that. This is all my chocolate. My father sent me 3,000 bars of chocolate. You got bars of chocolate, Jack. You know you're a plebeian. I'm the king of Athens. You're just a plebeian. You're just a
I
lowly workman.
I didn't say any of this, Jack.
Oh, that's what you were. You were saying it under your breath, in twisted in your words,
I
layered like
I
nails in the
definitely was
board.
doing nothing of the sort.
I felt it. I felt it.
I think you're just overly sensitive. Are you on your period, Jack?
Yeah, my pussy's leaking,
Why have
and
we
my pee.
talked about your pussy so much on this episode?
I know we talked about fraternities. You know what fraternities get down to. They
We've
get down to
already
the
had this
down and
conversation.
dirty. Down and dirty. And man, we were both, born under Papa Frankie's. We were forever hold that part of the body as holy.
What? What the fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
speaking the scripture of the internet.
You're speaking gibberish.
What do you think the scripture of the internet is?
I think you're speaking gibberish right now.
Some say man's words. True wisdom is learned. Of
Do you
course, that
wanna
may just be the madman's words.
do you wanna do a BuzzFeed personality test with me?
Hell yeah,
Alright, let me find a good one.
BuzzFeed. Wow, I haven't
Uh,
heard about that channel in so long.
Man, remember when everyone hated them so much?
And they just disappeared.
Yeah, I've not heard shit about them
I'm gonna actually
so
look up BuzzFeed on YouTube.
long. What the fuck? I don't understand. When I go to the search bar on the BuzzFeed site, the autofill options are pants and men's pants. I've definitely never typed those things on this website before.
Uh, okay, it still looks like it's BuzzFeed, and I am not impressed. Oh, but this Todd Howard voice acting, God,
I
that
can't.
gets my gears turning.
I can't find thing that I'm looking for, so never mind. You ever been on Reddit? You notice how much it fucking sucks?
I have not been on Reddit for a very long time.
It's not good.
Well, that is such a travesty. I'm gonna cry a tear for Reddit tonight.
They
How
don't
dare you?
deserve it. It's their own fault.
Perhaps. Most likely. Yes.
They themselves. Divine retribution.
Divine retribution. Who's getting it?
Redditors.
Oh. That sounds about right. Also, Discord moderators.
Kitten.
And they're about the same person. I would say a Discord moderator and a Redditor are the same person.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I mean, I'm glad I'm neither. I just go on Reddit to look at like guns.
Oh wow. Isn't that in violation to Reddit though? Everyone's
No.
Reddit. Front page of the internet. No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
What? Reddit is?
Pretty much.
It's not the front page of the internet for me.
Well, the front page of my ass.
Well, that is hostile. That
My
is
ass is
very,
hostile.
yes. Yeah, I imagine it's got a thorny crown.
What? My ass?
That's right. It's got uh, strap-on missiles, laser beam eyes.
My ass does.
Yeah. I haven't changed the subject yet. We're still talking about your ass. What else would have laser beam eyes?
Well, I don't know. I just
Your
wasn't
eyes?
aware about this fact of my ass.
I guess you just not paid enough attention.
I I guess so.
Do you not hear the screams of people dying behind you?
Alright, it's been an hour and 37 minutes. Do you want to wrap up?
Yeah, that sounds, yeah. The last discussion should have been your ass, so this sounds good.
Alright, I'm glad the last discussion is about my ass.
It's as all things should be. It was fated.
My my ass was faded?
The end of the discussion route for the first podcast.
Well, this has been the Pennsylvania podcast. Say something, Jack.
Hell yeah, it's been the Pennsylvania podcast. Scuffed as hell. That's
Hell,
who we are.
hell yeah.
We're the skateboard
What?
scuffed. I don't know.
Okay,
On
alright, alright.
2 in the
Yeah, alright. Uh, good night, lovely people.
sweetest of sweet dreams, as the angels say. Don't let the big bug bite.